Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today,
we are gonna do another Chicago. This is If You Leave Me Now. We honestly love I think we did two Chicago videos, but in one of them we listened to two of them. I can put the links for both of them here, but we love listening to them. I think they have their own distinct sound. I haven't heard anything like them so far, at least. So I'm excited to listen to this one with you guys today. It's gonna be our first reaction for both of us, but I love all their voices. I love their brass section. I love that part so much, and I hope you see a lot of that here. And I know you love that too, because it's just so unique.
yeah, exactly. I'm very, very excited to see it.
Yeah.
If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. And if you leave me now, you'll take away the very heart of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Ooh, girl, I just want you to stay. Love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away?
Okay, let's just pause that because I think the harmonies are just going too far. I
Yeah.
love the change of the harmony, but also I think this is I gotta listen to more of it, but it just reminded me of like you hear like there are some composers also in classical music that is just like no matter what song you listen to or what piece of music, it just feels like after you had like the toughest day or the longest day, and then you come back and you just want to relax and just unwind. I feel like this Chicago is the perfect band to do that because it's so beautiful, and it's also blends the perfect amount of complexity and simplicity together. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just
Yeah.
complex enough. There's layers, there's like other instruments. I heard some strings, and obviously there's the brass section,
Yeah.
but also there's such sincerity and like such a simplicity to it that it's just you don't have to think too much. So it's just perfect for like anytime.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know what you mean. As you told, as you said it, I imagined myself exactly like that. In the night when I come home and I just want to, listen to, or by cooking or when I'm cooking, it's exactly the perfect song for it. But the thing that took me a little by surprise was that they have kind of a unique instrumentations with the brass and stuff. And as they started, I was like, oh, okay. And then they were like, oh, okay. And suddenly the singer started. I was expecting a long, intro with the whole instruments and stuff. And then in just 2 seconds, the singer started to sing, and I was like, okay, we are already in.
Yeah.
But yeah, and first of all, I have to say this first part that he's saying, "If you leave me now," I'm not sure, but exactly just this sentence or with this melody, I've heard it in another place, but not with this instrumentation or not with this atmosphere. I don't know, maybe in a movie or something. But the rest is completely new for me, and it said also remastered. I hope that we took the right.
I think it's fine. I think maybe they bettered their
Yeah,
sound quality. I think that's what
yeah, okay.
remastering
Then
is.
because
Yeah.
I really love how they the arrangement is, and the strings in contrast to the brass. I mean,
Yeah.
the brass is also not like very rough. in the sound that they are making, but the strings that are coming and then they're just making like some very sweet harmonies. It's really feel like it's so relieving and so
that's
sweet.
true. Okay, let's go back a little bit because we want to hear the change of the harmonies a little, and then let's see where it goes.
No, baby, please don't go. Ooh, girl, I just want you to stay. Love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret the things we said today. Love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret the things we said today.
Okay, let's pause here too, and then we can listen to the outro. I think there's less than a minute. It's just hitting some part of me that I didn't know it exists. Just every single instrument that gets introduced, like the guitar, I was dying. It was just, and I love how I mean, the arrangement is obviously the singer is on the top, but then the instruments are there. I don't know much about like the sound engineering, but then sometimes like one instrument like kind of comes up to the same level as the singer and then goes back, and it creates such a like three-dimensional space for me in my ear because I can feel that the sound moves back and forth, and that's really really enjoyable to listen to. Yeah,
a cool thing I have to say that exactly as I think the first time that this like surprising harmony change came, and also it happened a little later, like 10 seconds later again.
yeah,
That was some it was some harmony that you were like like questioning or like looking for something, and it was like so dissonance, and it was really looking for the resolve, and it was like when you hear a 5 accord, the dominant accord, and then you want really badly to go to the tonic accord and then have a resolve, and it sounded exactly, I'm 99% sure that I'm not hallucinating, but the beginning of the Swan Lake, that the strings are like
yeah,
and then the melody comes like this, the first thing that you're like, oh, what's happening, and what's, you're really searching and questioning what is happening. It sounded exactly like that, and I'm sure if you look at the harmonies, it has something in common, if not the same harmonies. And it was funny because it was in the beginning, I mean, before it was like all like very sweet and stuff, and then suddenly this came, and then it changed to the other harmonies that you didn't expect. You expected to be the resolve or something else, you know. It was you didn't expect to come another dissonance and then completely different atmosphere, and then again the first thing came, and it was all very genius how they put it there and how they, you know, choose the way to go after this, because having a cool moment or a cool harmony is one thing, but then how to continue and then you know, to
develop
continue
it.
to also, yeah, exactly, is also another thing, and it's really needs some genius.
Yeah, that was true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, here I think the last minute of the song. I'll go a little back.
If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, now, baby, please don't go. Ooh, girl, just got to have you by my side. Ooh, now, baby, please don't go. Ooh, mama, I just got to have your loving.
I have to say that the whole song and the whole atmosphere and the colors that they choose to use in it was very usual for me. I mean, I could really imagine like some small Disney characters or something are doing something, and then this song is on the top, or especially at some point, some of the harmonies, you could really see the harmony and see like exactly like Disney things, or like you know, this animation that we watched when we were kids, like Children of Alp or something like that, like the animes, like this nostalgia feeling of that, and you're in the Alps, or I don't know, your children, and this could be really a background music of one of those things. It has also a feeling of nostalgia a little.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
kept picturing, as you said, I guess we thought the same thing, because whenever the instruments were kind of tied to the motif that they were playing, for example, every time the brass would come, they would have like boom, boom, like those two long notes, and the guitar had its own motif and the strings in the back. So it kind of felt like different characters. Exactly. I was thinking, I was like, oh, it's like a story that like you're just telling to somebody, and then there's different people, and then it kind of reminded me like very softly of leitmotif. It's not that complicated, obviously. The leitmotifs of Wagner, for example, that every motif like represented somebody or something, but the fact that the instruments were tied to those motifs were very interesting to me, because I could just make a bond or connection to them, and every time they would come back, like, oh that, oh that, oh that, it just felt like real people to me. And then along with the singer, it felt like not just instruments and the singer, it felt like there are like 5 people in this song, and just we were just hearing from them. That was like an interesting arrangement. And I mean, all their motifs were so, even though they were short, but they were so like, they each had their own different characters, and so beautiful, so pleasant to ear. I don't know how to explain. I think this is one of my favorite songs that we did on this channel so far. Definitely my favorite of Chicago so far. I also love I love Chicago. I should say, like, so far the songs I've listened to.
I can really imagine.
Yeah,
you love this.
It's me. Yeah, it's like,
for me, my kind of taste of music was the last song that we
Ginger,
to, like metal. Yeah, Ginger. Like that's
okay.
Hometown.
Honestly, that kind of music, I have to admit that I would probably never listen to. I think it's the opposite for me in like non-classical music. I like the more like romantic, very more like, I don't know, like kind of vanilla.
Yeah, I know.
Type of music. But when it comes to classical music and playing, I actually don't like playing the traditional like very conventional repertoire. I kind of tend to play more like out of the box, like very, I mean, you know, like what I usually like, I go for like crumb. I
Like
go for like the
contemporary.
composers that are so out of the box, so much dissonance. And I feel like it's for listening though, in like non-classical genres is exactly opposite. But that's interesting that for you is the opposite. You don't like contemporary classical.
No.
Yeah, but that's very interesting. Yeah, that, but so Chicago was like one of my favorites so far that we listened to on this channel. One of the ones that we actually like explored because I didn't know them back then before listening to them right now, like in this channel. So that was very interesting. So yeah, that was it. If you guys want us to listen to more Chicago, please let us know. We would definitely love to do that, especially me. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It's totally free, but it will help us a lot. If you want to support us more, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye.